Hi, my name is Bongi Duma. I'm a singer and a songwriter. We are on Wild Tomorrow's Ukuwela Reserve. I currently live in New York, but I was born about 146 miles away from here in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Come on, let's take a look. Let's meet some amazing people and some beautiful animals. This is very different than how we usually meet in New York, obviously. Can you please tell me where we are,
Yeah, well, first, nice to not be shouting over sirens on 9th Avenue, right? That's typically when we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
So we are at Ukuwela, and Ukuwela is Wild Tomorrow's nature reserve that we have been creating since 2017. We started with one piece, the piece we're on right now, and slowly throughout the years, we have waited and searched for pieces to come up that are contiguous with Ukuwela, and we're now up to 4,000 acres. When we realized that by purchasing the adjacent properties, it actually creates a wildlife corridor. So what you can see over there is Pinda Private Game Reserve, and that's part of Manyuana. Over my shoulder is Isimangaliso Wetland Park. We sit right in the middle. So what we can do is we can be a corridor for the wildlife to go from Pinda through Ukuwela and into Isimangaliso. It's a dream. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it has been a dream of ecologists that came before us.
Right. And I mean, with this place, can you just tell me what is then so special about us being here now in this space in particular?
Well, this is actually located in one of the world's 36 global biodiversity hotspots. So these are places in the world home to a really rich density of plants and animals and insects that are at risk of extinction. So if you kind of need to save somewhere, a global biodiversity hotspot is definitely super important. And also, as John said, we're a corridor, so it's not just any piece of land, we're reconnecting the landscape. We have all different habitat types, from the forest that we're in now to the wetlands and the grassland where you see the giraffe. So it's really a tapestry of habitat types, which means all different wildlife can be here. Over 1,200 species we've confirmed so far, and lots of beautiful birds. So it's a really important place to focus for conservation.
While we're on the conservation thing, if we can talk about the impact that you've seen so far and what you're hoping for in the future, tell me more about that.
Well, I'm really happy and proud that we've been able to make positive impact on the environment. A lot of this land actually used to be farmed, and some of it was even just monoculture pineapple farms. Biodiversity was essentially zero. But by restoring and regenerating and rewilding the land, we've brought back so many species, and we're giving this land a second chance to be nature and to be home to wildlife, much of which is endangered.
Obviously, that also restores the balance in the area.
Yeah.
I mean, how is that going in terms of balancing that with the life around us and people that are around the space as well?
Well, you make a very important point, because for conservation to work, it really has to work for everyone. So we've tried very hard, and we hope have succeeded. We want to keep improving, but we're happy that we have created a lot of jobs for the local community, as we face a lot of problems in this area with unemployment and poverty. So it's made a huge difference that we've been able to provide jobs for rangers and for a number of women in our eco-restoration team, the Green Mambas.
Yeah.
And with the big Zulu families that you know about,
Yes.
that we have here, we support a lot of people in the community. So between all of our employees, we have about 100 dependents.
Wow, that is amazing. I've seen so much land that you've protected, and today you brought me here. It looks no different than everything else I've seen. Can you tell me, why are we here?
Yeah, this piece of land is perhaps the most important piece that we've ever secured. What you're seeing here is we're standing on Ukuwela. Just this other side is a property called Sisonke, and we've been waiting about 6 years to be able to secure this piece.
And I mean, what is so special about this piece?
Well, it's really the missing link. It's like the missing jigsaw piece in our wildlife corridor puzzle. So it sits right in the middle between east and west. So what we're doing right now, what the rangers are doing, is dropping fences so that we can open up habitat so wildlife can move all the way from where you saw the giraffe in the east all the way to the west where the floodplain is and the flamingos. So it's really creating that internal connectivity at our reserve for wildlife. And this is really a momentous kind of occasion for Wild Tomorrow to be able to include this missing piece and drop fences and create that connectivity. Yeah.
And we're so thankful to all the people that raised money for us to be able to purchase this piece.
You've protected so much. I'm glad that this has actually finally been executed as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just the beginning.
Ukuwela, as you know, is a Zulu word to cross over.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So it's always been the vision that wildlife would cross through here as a corridor. And even in the time that we've been here, when we first came in 2017, there were a few zebra and a hippo. And to come now and see, we passed on the way here, you saw the giraffe, and they weren't here before, and warthog and nyala. And it's just amazing to see biodiversity is really returning. And what I love about that is it's so hopeful. I think a lot of environmental stories are really devastating and depressing. And this is proof that we can restore nature. We can help kind of undo some of the damage that we've done to give wildlife a chance again and help to push back against those forces of extinction and to create wild spaces, to restore wild spaces.
Far away, oh far away, far away, kulezo ntaba zakithi singumasithela. One,